is Eddie Belize from Kyng.
This is Pepe Clark from Kyng, and if you're not in the now, you're in the nothing.
So you guys are out with Clutch and Hell Yeah right now.
We are.
It's a fucking badass tour to be a part of. How's it going for you guys?
It's been going great, man. We're super excited to be here. We're like halfway through, and it's been nothing but great shows. Like, it's been a lot of fun.
I know, it's like 10 more days. 10 more days, we're done.
Really?
Yeah. 10 more shows at least.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Has there been any particular show or venue that kind of sticks out in your mind as like, damn, I can't wait till we get back to that city or that place again?
Let me think. Honestly, it's very cliche, but they've all been really, really, really good shows. Like, we've had a blast. The crowds have been good. There's been some shows that I wouldn't be excited to go back, but like nothing sticks out like, wow, that was one great show. Like, we've had a lot of great shows.
Yeah, we have a ton of great shows. They've all become a blur. Everything's kind of like jumbling together. Everything's good, you know. We're having a blast. I mean, the guys on the tour kick ass. And, you know, we get to play our music every night. So.
But the guitar player from Clutch did say that Kansas would be one of those places that we remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will definitely have one hell of a show tonight from the audience perspective.
Yeah.
You know, because there's some diehard fans here, and
very cool.
You know, so you guys are in for a real big treat. So
awesome.
You know, they're open and welcome to new bands and new music.
Nice.
And
it's a cool venue, man. It looks all 60s.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm on set of Catch Me If You Can.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about the history of the band. When did you guys decide to put the whole band together?
We got together about 3 years ago. We had, you know, other projects going on. I think Kyng was sort of a side project, and I don't know. We started writing music, getting together like once or twice a week, and before you knew it, we were just like, man, these are good songs. We should be playing this all the time. And before you knew it, it's like, boom, everything just started rolling and rolling and rolling. Wrote the song, recorded the album, and jumped on tour quite literally in that order.
Wow.
You know, and it was that fast, you know, so it's very cool stuff.
Yeah. Now, I try to stray away from asking about bands' names, but...
Don't ask about our name, and don't ask about why we call it Kyng with a K.
Nice. But I mean, it is kind of interesting, and you know, for the people who might not know about you guys, was there anything special behind calling the band that? Any hidden meaning, or did it just happened?
You know,
it just happened. It was a brainstorm. The spelling, you know, was like...
We had a bunch of ideas. Like, there was a bunch of names. We were trying to get all, like, you know, deep, and our name has to mean something. And in reality, it just came down to, like, it doesn't have to mean anything. You know, most bands that you love and know, or that you've listened to all your life that you love, it's because of the music. You know, you love Alice in Chains because of their music. You love Soundgarden because of their music. You love Zeppelin because of their music. You know, not because of their name. You know,
cool. You know, like, would be a shitty name if it was shitty music, you know?
Yeah.
But like, they're an awesome band, so it makes a great name.
Yeah.
So we just decided to, I think Tony was just like, let's call the band Kyng, and I was like, sure, let's call it Kyng. Let's just take out the I and put a Y, and that's that, because it means nothing. There's no real, we're kings of nothing.
It's definitely not royalty or anything like that, you know? That's why, like, it makes sense without the I.
And we're not Elvis. So.
Now, you were naming off some bands there a moment ago. Let's kind of move on to that. Let's talk about influences. What bands influenced you guys?
The biggest influence on us for sure is Black Sabbath. We always say it. We give them the homage 100%. You know, Iommi, Geezer Butler, Bill Worden, Ozzy. You know, it's just that is, man. I mean, I could listen to Black Sabbath every day, every album, just play. You know, and other than that, I mean, we all come together at Pantera for sure. We all come together at, like,
it's definitely like a heavy metal falling into other stuff. Like, everybody falls off in different directions, right? Like, they're a lot. Eddie's more classic, like an alternative. I like alternative as well, and like I love a lot of like thrash and death metal. So like, it's definitely where our genres kind of.
Bep is definitely the super metalhead in the band. I'm more of I lean towards the Cream and, you know, Clapton, Jethro Tull, and Tony's kind of somewhere in the middle, you know, and we just kind of, you know, it's exactly that. Like, we have that classic rock feel from the riffs and the lyrics and how I sing, and we definitely have a metal vibe due to this guy's drumming, you know, so It's all there.
What about on the opposite spectrum of that? Is there anybody you're listening to that might surprise us that, damn, I can't believe you're listening to
Yeah, dude. We listen to
Fiona
Blind
Apple or something, you know?
Melon. We listen to Blind Melon and
Melon.
Mazzy Star. One of our favorite bands right now is Graveyard. We love Graveyard. They're awesome. But dude, we listen to like early Michael Jackson,
Prince.
Nice.
We listen to a lot of Mexican regional music.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all over the place, man. I mean, if you dig into any one of our iPods or Zunes, you would see this. What the hell you have this for? You know?
On that subject, if we were to look at your Zune or your iPod right now, do you know what the last song you listened to on it was?
I do.
Oh, yeah, we just listened to
Dirty Women.
Black Sabbath.
Nice. Hell
Dirty
yeah.
Women. Dirty Women.
Now, is there one, let's say, CD in your collection or download or whatever that you just have to have in your collection? Is there one? I know you say Sabbath, but I mean, is there one particular thing, like one album that you couldn't live without?
Well, I would say
I've gotten sick of that album. So I could do without it.
we could do.
Can't
That's a tough one. Oh, I mean, Deliverance, Corrosion of Conformity, Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power.
Yeah. Down two would be
and
fine.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kidding?
I don't know. I could have picked just one album.
Oh man. Yeah, my brain's already hurting. That'd be weird. Can you imagine life without Super Unknown? That would suck. Stone Temple Pilot, the
Yeah.
first album. Come on. If you don't, you better go buy it. Whoever doesn't have it, freaks. Anyways, cool. Yeah, that's a tough one. What would you live? Which one do you want forever in your life? La Bamba?
That's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil.
Really?
I
That's
would
yours?
never pick
That's
that.
mine.
I would never pick
You know,
that.
that's like my all-time favorite record because from start to finish, it's solid.
Yeah.
There's not one weak song on that record. And I mean, it was the ultimate, just Motley Crue at their best. And I'm a huge Motley fan, so.
Wow. Wouldn't have guessed.
Sabbath,
Yeah.
Bloody Sabbath. That album's outrageous.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good record
Yeah.
too. I mean, there's a few, it's actually
Houses
really,
of the Holy.
well, yeah,
Damn
nice.
it. Israeli Gears. Sorry.
Let's talk a little bit about your guys' live performance. Now, for a music fan who's never seen you guys live before, what are they in for?
Surprise, I guess. We kind of pride ourselves on our live performances. We don't have any like fireballs or anything flying at you, but we are what we are, drummer, guitarist, bass player, and vocals. And we come up on stage and just sweat and give it all. We just leave it all up there. We just want to entertain and jam our music and
Kind of let your music do your speaking and your
yeah,
show for you.
For sure.
It's kind of the way we want people to discover us, not so much, on the
It's kind of
recording.
like Clutch.
Yeah.
They don't have a huge stage show. They don't have special lights or fog. They go out there and their music
They annihilate.
is enough for the entertainment.
Yeah. Every night those guys are just destroying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it's the same way, man. They just come out and kick ass. But
How long a set are you guys doing right now?
30 minutes.
tonight's 30, tomorrow's 45.
Yeah. Varies.
It varies between. I know Clutch and Hell Yeah are kind of. Hell Yeah jumps off the tour, then they come back, and they're doing their own thing every now and again. But, so it's kind of cool. Gives us a little extra time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you guys after the Hell Yeah Clutch tour?
We're doing like 2 weeks with In This Moment,
Wow.
and some shows 10 years is gonna be on them. Then we're doing some festivals. We're doing Rock on the Range.
Nice.
And
That's a badass festival.
Point Fest in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And then we're doing
Orion Fest.
Orion Fest, with Metallica. So
Metallica,
we're
yeah.
very stoked about that. And
That's
then
fucking
after that,
badass.
we'll be out for about a month with 10 years and Freedom Midland.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're
So
busy.
you guys are definitely got your summer packed for you.
Yeah, we're stoked. Glad to be busy,
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to be out on the road and not sitting at home doing nothing.
Yes.
Actually, I actually like being home. Just doing nothing.
On that subject, if you guys weren't touring right now, what would you be doing at home?
Oh man, every time we were home, I have to find like an odd job. You know, like I have to look for whatever work, or I teach drums. I try to gig drumming too, but it's definitely like I don't like being at home now. Like now that we have these like short breaks, like I don't like being at home. Like I want to get back on the road just because you know I have to like scrounge for work. You know, but other than that, I was teaching, gigging before we were touring.
He's lying. He doesn't work. He's a rock and roll star. Are you kidding? He's driving in Bentleys. He's hooking up with chicks.
Yes, this is true.
He's like bathes in money.
I was just trying to be humble.
He's just trying to be humble.
I know it didn't work.
Nice. You should invite us over for a barbecue one time.
Oh, for sure.
We can jump in your pool of money with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys should have brought a barbecue pit and we would have grilled good. Apparently we're in the middle of nowhere and there's no food anywhere.
Yeah, you're miles from the nearest Burger King or Wendy's or...
Are we?
Yeah, probably, I don't know, 5 miles or so.
That's not bad.
Not bad. We should go get food. We're hungry. You should get a shot of those balls up there. That way. Yeah. 60s. It's awesome.
They call this the round mound of sound.
Yeah.
That's the nickname that
I like
was
that.
given. So I think maybe
Tony.
Zach Wild. I don't know. Don't hold me to this, but I think when I heard Zach Wild started saying.
Oh, really?
that,
Let me
so-
test him and ask him.
All right.
See if it's
Give him
true.
All right. But so let's talk a little bit about social networks, Facebook's, Twitter's, Reverb Nation, the dead MySpace.
I don't think
What-
we were ever on this.
What's your guys' thoughts and views and opinions on those crazy things? And are you active on those?
We are, like, it helps, you know, people see where we're at, like, people can comment on our pictures. I guess it kind of keeps us active in people's eyes, you know, like, we're in, you know, each town one night, people can, like, we can still interact with people, you know, after we leave. I guess it's good that way, you know, we're not that big into it, you know, we'll check it every once in a while.
We
You know, we'll
take
reply and
control
stuff.
of our own Facebook and stuff like that. You know, anytime we get a, you know, some kind of weird reply or something on there, we reply back. It's usually us, you know. Every now and again, like the weird posts of, you know, I don't know, you'll see some weird stuff that doesn't sound like us. That's probably like our manager or someone else, but
Publicists getting on there.
yeah, somebody else doing their thing. And if it ever looks weird and not cool, we didn't post it. It's probably our
If
manager.
this interview doesn't look cool, we're King's managers.
Yeah, we're the managers.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about endorsements. You guys have any endorsements you want to plug out? Give some
Yeah,
shout-outs to?
use drums. Very excited. They gave me a new kit for this tour.
Nice.
Very cool looking kid, by the way.
It's Meinl cymbals, which I really like.
I hate him.
They're awesome. Pro Mark drumsticks and Aquarian drum heads.
Nice.
So I'm pretty happy with what I got.
Any particular reason why you chose to go with those? Was that just what you were drawn to and something that you were playing before, or just kind of happened into
D-drum
it?
and Meinl just kind of happened, like through an old manager that I had. Like he got me those, and then then when I started getting the products, like I was really happy, and I'm like I like that. I like the people that I deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's really awesome that way. Pro Mark, I wanted Pro Mark, and same with the Aquarian drum heads. Like those are things that I sought out.
Now, something I've recently started asking bands was I started inquiring about merch. Do you guys
I'm sorry,
have?
can we go back? Red Monkey.
Oh,
Guitar
Red Monkey.
straps.
Ah.
Red Monkey, they gave us our guitar straps. They're a really cool company. They work with everybody like from Metallica to Tool and us, you know. And Slayer. We're proud to be a part of them. And ESP Guitars, they hooked me up with a few guitars. They're doing good, man. And Orange cabinets, they got
Nice.
good and stuff. So there you go. Sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good. But I was just asking about merch. Do you guys have input on what merchandise gets created for you guys?
Well, most of the
Designs. He designs all the merch.
Wow.
So
all the stuff that we do
all the
have-
input.
Yeah, all the shirts and stuff I've made or designed rather, and except for the CD cover. CD was done by Cam De Leon, who did the Tool art for a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
slowly but surely, we're hoping to find some artists who can kind of pick up where we left off, because it just gets tiresome.
Mm-hmm.
We could
Trying to do everything.
try to do everything.
Yeah.
And, my brain just farts. Creativity kind of just is lacking sometimes. And they want something now. Oh, we need new shirts. We need this. I'm just like, whatever, man. So hopefully we can get somebody who knows. There's artists out there. Send us your stuff. We'll steal it for free.
Now, merch-wise, there's all kinds of different items that bands come up with to do: wristbands, bandanas, T-shirts. Have you guys done anything just off the wall merch-wise, or?
For a while, we were making our own keychains from leather and stuff. And we just like hand smashed the keychains with the Kyng logo in it.
Wow,
So
nice.
it was a limited run of that. We might go back and do some more. That was kind of cool because we make them.
Something the fans know that you actually had a hand in creating.
We totally
we make it. Like,
Yeah.
we're there.
Literally,
At a
you have your
shop,
hands
yeah.
in it. So yeah,
cutting them out, and stamping them, and
cool.
beveling them, and doing a lot of cool stuff. But odd stuff, nothing yet. Everybody's coming out with their own hot sauce apparently, so we might do the same. Just because, but we're gonna go green because everyone's going red. We're gonna
Green
go green
sauce.
sauce.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my sister make it because she's an amazing cook. She makes an awesome hot sauce. So
And if she,
she
didn't
doesn't
about
know it yet.
she knows it now.
She knows it now.
All right, guys. We'll
Start making that shit, woman.
have it ready for when he gets off tour,
Yeah.
so they can start marketing it. But I think that covered just about everything. I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes to chat with us today.
Thank you, man.
So.
It's our pleasure.